I'm Josh, and we are continuing after the introduction to the beginning of the first level of the DLC. I've bought all of the favors and have a pretty reasonable loadout.
Overseer.
I'm pretending to be an overseer.
About time, Overseer. We sent for you hours ago.
There was a problem with the waterlock.
Fine. Listen up. The incident took place in the interrogation room. Cross the yard and keep going straight. Anything else is off limits. Understand? Don't go exploring. Don't speak to the prisoners. We're not here to listen to you preach. Don't forget you're in Coldridge now, not the Abbey. We asked you here for one reason.
I'll be gone before you know it.
Alright. Now, down there is definitely some routing that I'll have later. I'm pretty sure that is no longer a viable exit. Like, that's the top of the door, not that little bit down there. I don't remember what else the deal is with that down there.
Guard! Open the gate.
No, there's something that'll happen later out there.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything about what happened.
Curious how much they'll let me play around. Log updates. Okay, so this is telling you that I need to find a logbook to figure out where they put Lizzie.
Lethal force against any unidentified or unauthorized persons on the premises.
Okay, so there's the door switch. Log warning. Execution notice. Executions of personnel responsible for enabling the escape of the former Lord Protector will continue today. The execution guard remains on. So this is post Corvo's escape from this area.
This mask won't fool an arc pylon.
And Officer Thorpe.
Thorpe slipped him the key. Everyone does that. He got weak. They paid him off, but he couldn't tell us who it was. And believe me, he wanted to by the end.
You've seen Corvo train, haven't you? Once he had the key, there was no stopping him. And the way he went off that bridge, how do you stop a man who'll make a jump like that? Like he doesn't care.
Or like he's more than human.
You think he's
I think we played that overseer noise for a reason. I think there's more happening here than any of us know.
It's going to start any moment, and I'll die weeping blood.
Misplaced rune. That's what's down there.
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until further notice. Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B will be observed for signs of infection.
I don't remember this.
You're such a choffer. Head directly across the yard and through the door. It's in the interrogation room. And don't forget, the rest of the prison is off limits. Don't get caught wandering around.
Right.
Right through there. Can't miss it.
That's funny, like, the first thing I do is, like, wander off to the
Is this
corner.
another Sokolov invention?
I'll be careful.
It's because the Lord Protector got out. Someone paid off a guard to give him a key. So now we've got the tumbler system.
So I have to remember a number. Walk all the way back here. Just to unlock a cell?
There's no way you're getting past here, so move along.
Is that it? All of B section's in quarantine.
They just kept getting sick, so we moved them out.
What happened here?
Rats.
So this is the same interrogation room from the base game, with that same giant painting there. Well, let's see our own stuff without letting them see. And Rigmore chest key. Interrogation log.
Is she strapped in right? Good. Doesn't look like much, does she?
It's ridiculous.
Comfortable?
Stupid rats.
All right, we'll get this done. Let's start with how you got it and done with.
Okay.
Tower in the first place. Was it one of the servants that let you in? One of the guards? Nothing. All right.
Yeah, I probably should
Corporal,
read all this
use
lore
the
to
hammer.
get into it, but
That's
I'm
right.
skipping that just like I normally
Smaller
do.
one. Can't really tell if she felt that. Don't want to break anything. Let's try again. How did you... Wait. You hear a kind of ringing in your ears? What's happening to her face? Is she going to... Oh no! Oh no! Shoot her! Shoot her! Shoot!
Alright, well there must be some reason to go up here. That's a ceiling. There's no point to going up, and I don't think I can get to any of those top areas. And if I could, why? That doesn't look like an interactable object. So, why did they make it so you can get up there? I bet it's for hiding bodies. That's gotta be it. There was something else we could see in this room. And I don't think there's anything. Come on. Nothing behind the painting that matters. Well. So let's do the walls. Before we do anything stupid, let's make a save. So he didn't notice what's up. Let's make use of that ceiling area. It's like if it's not a great place for traversal, you know, they don't make any areas for no reason. He'll not get found up there. Ah, shit, there's a guy. So he's watching from up there. presently a good up to go.
This disguise won't help me if I'm caught in a restricted wing.
Better make a pass over here.
It's nice.
Should be. Smell you from here. Bug someone else.
This controls all the cell doors.
So I still need the logbook before I can properly mess with that. Okay. Now the hope is no one's gonna go do rounds up here and won't see him. Like every time I hear someone clear their throat, it's like, oh shit. Yeah, if I wanted to go weapons hot, there's all kinds of extra stuff around here. Guys off in the yard. Now, assuming there's no one behind to see, since he's standing right there, you're not going to get him any other way than a sleep dart. So now this is one of those cases where if they see the one guy, they'll see both, or they'll see neither if they don't see it. We'll just put them there and hope for the best. Okay. Cell number, confirm selection. So we need to find out where she's being held, or what doors I want open for other stuff. So, with no one protecting it, we're good to go. Now, we could have left him alone and just went up here, but the more you protect yourself by clearing out dudes, the better off you'll be.
It's nice.
D. Yeah, let's go over here.
The Sokolov radio interdiction device, or ARC pylon, is for use only by personnel trained in proper imprinting procedure.
Okay. So I can't tell what... Oh, D21. It's right there. So let's go back. We're gonna open D21. D21.
Better make a pass over here.
Let's make sure we don't get seen.
It's nice.
personnel will stay. We're the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey has certified it is free of any heretical corruption.
This better be worth it.
Zephyr. Corrupted charm. Let's check it out. Movement increased, damage increased. Okay. And since I'm happy with our progress, let's take a quick moment to save. Because all it takes is a couple seconds of screwing up to reset minutes worth of work. Doesn't look like anyone's in there. Card keys needed. And this is where we're gonna run into a little bit of trouble. There's 3 dudes down there.
What?
This guy.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
Quick about it.
What?
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
He's afraid. Otherwise, he'd come here and settle it himself.
Oh, I'll find you.
Okay. So that's a good enough place to lay him down, but apparently I've made the guards nervous. And now those guys are doing rounds. Are they upset by having found the guy up there because they went all the way up there? Or am I missing something?
Just wait until there's no bars between us.
Well, they're all looking for me now.
The Sokolov interdiction device, or arc pylon, is for use only by personnel trained in proper...
Quick about this. Yeah, so every guard that I take out is gonna be another guard who won't cause me problems later. And as long as they're not at full high alert,
Don't need a drink. I don't need shit from you.
and they're
Nobody's making rounds over here?
not running alarms, I should be good. Because the minute full alarms start going off, my life gets a lot more difficult. Here's the thing, a mostly flesh and steel run from here would get real difficult. Because you'd have to know all the guards' positions and their routes, places that they're expected to be. Oh, that must have been what it was. So I saw the guys down here having that little meeting, and then they dispersed, and that was part of it. I think they got spooked by there not being the guard that there was expected to be. Oh shit.
Someone's supposed to be on duty over here.
Someone is supposed to be on duty over there. So this is kind of a difficult little puzzle room because you don't want any of them to notice. probably close this door. I don't want to get seen. There we go. Oh. Is this the lower level? Yes, it is. Okay, my bad. So, we're going to continue on with the same strategy, because this seems to be relatively safe from guard inspection over here. Throw down this guy. Before I do something risky, let's do another save, because I'm really doing okay here. I just accidentally double save.
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until...
Well, it was easy going down, but the question is...
further...
Oh, nice. Come on. I want to make sure that I get an indicator.
Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B will be observed for signs of infection.
No, I swear I've been putting more guards in here. I really wish that there was the opportunity in these games to not need to despawn guys based on whatever it's doing to drop them out, because I don't think it'll actively drop them out while you're looking at them, but you walk too far away and boom, you pick up a new guy to go throw him in a spot, someone else you laid down is gone. Now of course that makes it so it's harder to do things like, you know, get 6 guys together and blow them up for an achievement, which I tried to do, but at the same time, you know, it sort of messes with my sense of realism when dudes just stop existing. Okay, so we're gonna patiently wait for this guy. What is it with that particular spot? Because that's the same spot that a guy was in that I took him out before. And is there just enough room to get behind him? Yes, there is. And keep getting extra copies of the guard key. So there it is again. I threw down a guy, and the original one still sticks, but the last added ones don't.
All prison personnel will stay clear of the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey has certified it is free of any heretical corruption.
Okay, still looking clear. I have the key, so I'll unlock it. Finally, the room is free. I'm going to take a quick minute just to make sure there's nothing else on Twitch chat on the other screen. Looks good. There we go. Okay, that looks like he's probably a prisoner. This is just gonna rewire the alarm. Extra copy of the guard post key. C28. Lucas Penrose. Do I have any reason to mess with Lucas? I don't remember him. So let's go open C28. Locker key. Ammunition locker key needed. Alright. No, I don't have that. Hey, that locker key. Although I don't need most of this stuff. Here we go. So that was part of the favor that I purchased. And I don't need to fill up on elixirs. I don't have my bonus magic filled, but I don't think that matters. So let's pop open C28. I don't need to be crouching here. Now, before I do this, let's throw down a save, because I haven't explored that area. I'm just unlocking it ahead of time. Could be in trouble if there's a guard over there who notices it being open and decides to spring an alarm for it.
Better make a pass over here.
Better make a pass over here. Freaks me out each time. Is it still that guy every time? I don't want to hear you, buddy.
All prison personnel will stay clear of the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey is certified in its preeminence.
Hey, sleep darts. So now I'm going into this zone. Again, I'm being a little heavy-handed with my saves, and have been lucky enough not to save scum backwards, but again, a couple careless moments is all it takes to undo a bunch of progress. There's nowhere up to go, and he's just sitting there. Luckily, I'm not being seen. Very glad he's not seeing what I'm doing. Distance. Let's see. No one on these levels. No one down there to get in my way. Misplaced rune. I'll have to remember what one that is and deal with it. Okay, cool. I'll lose a little MP for this, but
I'm not saying it'll be easy, but I can do it. Once the cell door's open.
You? How?
In the first rush, I take 2, 3, before they get their swords out. Pick up their pistols. I'm a good shot.
How?
I'm better than most of the people here. It's a fact. If I keep moving, I can take the rest one-on-one. It'll be bloody, but it's doable.
You're not thinking. If a fight even starts, you'd be finished. When that alarm goes, your odds are just about 0. Me, I just keep quiet. Slip by when no one's looking. Take it to where it takes.
Lizzie's tried. She's in rough shape.
okay, she hasn't seen me yet. Let's take a minute. Misplaced rune. Okay, it's not in the cell block. I was getting confused. I think, where is this misplaced rune? But it's down on the way out, unless I'm mistaken. So let's go ahead and skip checking into any of the other spots.
Wake up, Lizzie.
I'm not telling. Wait. Who?
Down.
Is that right? Whoever sent you, I'll pay double.
I've come to break you out. You can owe me the favor.
What kind of favor?
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead in another day here.
What kind.
It's just a boat trip. Upriver, past the blockades.
Then you're out of luck. My boat, the Undine, now belongs to someone else. My second-in-command double-crossed me and took it.
Look how sharp
Oh,
those
shit,
teeth are.
named Edgar Wakefield.
It's a situation I'm familiar with. Can you walk?
Get me out of this damn thing and I'll fly. I can pay you to get rid of Wakefield.
It'll be my pleasure. Come on.
I'll just get my tiara.
Alright, here we go.
Down. I think
I'll have to carry her out.
To be expected. Okay. Sewer entrance. I guess somehow I am going through the sewers.
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until further notice. Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B will be observed for signs of infection. All prison personnel will stay clear of the interrogation room until the representative from the Abbey has certified it is free of any heretical corruption.
No, it's totally full of heretical corruption. Heretical corruption all day long. Okay, so here's where the part of the run gets a little difficult. Because there is something going on in that area that I remember needing to deal with. And I don't really have a great spot to put Lizzie down. And the last thing I want is her to fall to her death down here.
Sokolov radial interdiction device, or ARC pylon, is for use only by personnel trained in proper imprinting procedure.
And then so there's this guy, and this guy, and that guy. So when they're all watching each other's backs, how do you get them all? Furthermore, if I take this guy out, will he get noticed? Oh, there goes my not killing anybody. I'm gonna take a moment to undo that. So yeah, when he's close to the edge there, we really don't want to drop him. Also, there's two guys out there, not just one, just like I feared. Or actually no, this is them resetting their routes. That's the same guy who was standing there. So how am I gonna take care of all three of these guys? Let's just take a quick second.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
I think whatever was going to happen here already happened. And they killed some dudes. And
Someone there?
oh no.
Got you now.
Yeah, you ain't got shit. Who's whistling? You didn't seem to notice, huh? keep in mind not to go too crazy with my sleep darts because that's
Get up! Right
30
now.
gold apiece. I don't want to be seen. Hey Jer, welcome to the chat. Good to see you again. So I'm at near the end of the first level of the second Dowd DLC. And I have Lizzie Stride in my arms. She's the target I'm trying to rescue so that I can get on her boat and get to the estate of Delilah Copperspoon. So if you go back and look at the other DLC run that I did, that's the first half of this story. So this is the first level of the second half of Dowd's story. Alright, is he gonna fall off the bridge? Of course he is! Ugh! I'm really trying to do a no-kill run here, but I don't want to spend a ton of time doing it. This is still our learn it run. I didn't save before that, and I knew damn well there might be a shot where that was going to happen. Well, let's take a moment. Oh, I can't use my powers because there's some dude with the overseer noise. Oh, it's coming over the radio. That must be what it is. And yet, I thought at the beginning of this level this was still closed off because of Corvo, but apparently that's where I'm supposed to go. Alright, misplaced room. Alright, let's check on my dead guy. Well, it's not highlighting anything because I already have a body in my hands. There we go.
She's beaten but not dead. See that her wounds get attention.
It will be done. All quiet, sir. Ready to go.
Yep, nothing else to do in this level except not screw it up. Alright, so I earned Breakout. Hostiles killed 1. So it doesn't look like them killing their own guys in that room mattered. I think there's a special action for preventing that. I don't know if there's an achievement tied to it or not. But I did kill somebody, and apparently I was detected at one point. I'll have to figure out what the strategy is going to be for that. I left 1 bone charm in there, and supposedly there's a bunch more gold. I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm wondering if it's just money on guys, or if there's an area that I should have explored looking for more, but that's good enough.
Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where 2 street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And her riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
Now, since I'm not trying to hold up the illusion of a no-kill run, that makes this level a little easier. This upcoming level is not my favorite. I don't want to call it the the least favorite of the whole run, but of the, I think, 6 levels for Dowd's story, the Rothwild Slaughterhouse, the first mission of the last DLC, and this level are tied for my least favorites of this set of 6. The Barrister Timch level, level 2 from the other DLC, I think has to be just my favorite. It's just the most fun to mess with him, and it's very satisfying to see that end. Um, I'm drawing a blank on what comes after this next level. Oh, it's the actual witch grounds themselves. It's okay. I mean, it's challenging. I neither love it nor hate it. Um, so let's see here. The sunken crate. Allied whalers will dump a crate loaded with supplies overboard near the Undine. You will have to dive to retrieve the contents. Yep. The hidden rune. Tunnel dwellers bring a rune from the depths of Dunwall storm drains and place it within reach of the surface. Yep, we'll buy that. The former Rothwild laborer. Oh, a laborer you saved from the jail cell in the slaughterhouse has some useful information for you. Meet him in the textile mill. So I'm wondering if this favor is only available because I did a low chaos run and I specifically in level 1 went out of my way to save those guys and to make sure they could get out. Now they said take down the wall of light, but I also made sure to take down the arc pylon, and I don't know if that matters to this or to that subplot. Okay, so clearly I'll need to get 1 or 2 favors in the next level to get 8 for the achievement for that. And now I only have so much money left. I'm really low on sleep darts. And so this is kind of the trouble where it's like, do I need boot stealth, which will take enough to leave me with what, 50, 70 coins? So with 70 coins, I'll only be able to get 2 of these. Leaving me with 8 out of 13. Is 8 going to be enough for the next level? I think I'm careful enough with my movement. I would rather have more sleep darts. So we'll max that out. And 1 of those is enough. Everything else seems to be maxed out. I can't afford and don't need anything else. We'll just call that good.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the dead eels. They're fighting in the streets.
Okay.
We got here first.
Bring out the geezer.
We've been here 8 years. We ain't leaving.
When's your old man coming out to fight?
I don't think I have. Oh, here we are.
We've been making something for you, little eels.
What's the matter? Too much knitting to do?
You'll sleep in the river mud.
Probably not worth my time to do.
I give up finding that. Somebody give me a hand.
Well, that really didn't stop their fighting now, did it? Textile mill, riverfront, and room. So while they're duking it out, I don't know who's gonna win. Oh, and they've found me. Well, it's no longer a no-kill run, so we're just trying to make sure it stays a low chaos run.
Oh, I'll find you. Somebody get over here!
Ow. Ow, that was poison. Well, I maxed out on health, so it's fine. Doesn't look like they have a ton worth going after. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. So it is rather cool being able to jump mid-section here, because then you have time to pick where you're going to jump to, and that high jump really helps. So this level is a bit of a puzzle, because in order to get to the textile mill, you're going to find that that door is probably locked, and the key, I have to go over to Hatter territory and get it from the Hatter guy. And I don't hear them talking about nothing. I need some way to take out that arc pylon. And that's just the reverse the polarity control box. So let's continue on this route. There's two guys over there, and I can't see shit from here. Oh no, I've been detected.
Where'd you run off to?
Ah!
Now and forever.
Hi, buddy.
I'll cut you.
Are you missing something that... Wheels?
I got a little something for you. Might burn a little though.
Just a matter of time. Drive him back into the...
Draper's war our place now.
I know you're here.
I bet you do. Well, since I'm not trying to kill anybody and I'm not trying to go undetected, I'm gonna see if I can get closer before I give him any shit. Well, you never know. He might use ranged weapons on me. I don't want that. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about him looking for me from up there. Alright. They're just gonna go nuts killing each other.
You're no...
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. I still don't have the range to get over, even from where I am. So I'm looking around for a route. What route can I take? Also, I need to go dig in the muck way over there to get that rune. You know, worse yet, I have been collecting these runes. I have 5 runes, and I haven't spent them yet. And that's kind of intentional. Like, unless I need pull or bend time to get through a problem, probably not going to bother spending them just yet. Blink 2 and Void Gaze 2 covers most of my needs. Although this tree is in my way, I can't see anything. So this would have been an alternate route up where I could have went from there. I don't think the rooftops would let me, but get up to here, and I don't know. There's got to be some hatters around here. Yeah, I can't get where I want to go there. So I guess we'll just take a low route.
I'm stymied. I thought dragging it up out of the mud was the hard part, but I had no idea how to open it.
Hammers?
Really? Look at this. You think hammers will break it open?
Explosives.
Sure. The sound brings everyone running. Then we gotta share. And what if it...
What am I gonna do with these guys?
There must be a way. Think what could be in there.
You know what would be funny? If it wasn't locked.
What? Of course it's locked. Look at it.
You mean you haven't even tried it?
What do you think I am? Stupid?
So here comes the question, like how do you deal with these two guys when they're watching each other's back? Get patient, that's how. Key required. Alright. Well, don't have that key. Don't know where it is. Not sure if I care. If you use enhanced eyes, you can see it's just a gold bar, I'm guessing, which may be useful for some of the achievements. Wait a minute. Abandoned vault key. Who would have thought that it was so close? And 100 gold. So one of the achievements is to like walk out of there with I think 10,000 gold. And I think in order to get that, you're gonna need to pick up every last coin in the level. Alright, so now I've got yet another rune. Let's go check on our objectives. Okay, the laborer that works for Mr. Hat. So, this is the immediate goal. That's the next goal. Let's see.
Hey! Somebody, give me a hand!
Well.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
I don't think there's any way I can get back up high now that I'm over here. I don't want to be caught by any more of these jackwagons. There we go.
He's dead. Won't make it 3 more months.
My next curiosity is, can I get up here? Nope, this corner is not useful. And that's not a valid target either. And you can't lean mid-jump. Alright, let's take a leap of faith. There we go. Sorry to take a minute to clear my throat with my mic muted. And just like we were saying before about disappearing bodies, like I slept both of the guys over here, now there's neither of them.
Half the city's dead. We won't make it 3 more months.
Nice.
I'm wondering if this is our guy, or if this is a guy. So let's take a save. then take a chance on him.
Who are you? Are you with her?
With her?
Delilah. Are you with her? No, but you don't have any roses.
What can you tell me about Delilah?
I used to make clothing for the Caldwins, you see. I adored them, especially young, precocious Emily. She was such a delight. Did you ever meet the Empress? She was so special. And I was able to count her among my friends. I had a lock of hair from young Emily, a keepsake given to me by the family when my hands grew too stiff and clumsy to work the needle. I have treasured it so.
And Delilah?
She visited me here. Such a surprise to see her, all grown up. So serious. Did you know she was once a playmate of Jessamine's? Before she was Empress, when they were both little. I thought it was a cordial visit at first, but it turned frightening.
What happened?
She made things come out of the shadows, long and grasping. I can still feel the cold on my neck. I sound mad, don't I? Perhaps I am. She questioned me and left me propped in the corner like a bolt of cloth. I couldn't move for 3 nights while she made the horrid markings you see now. Then she stole my only keepsake, my lock of hair from dear, sweet Emily. Ah, Emily, where are you? Damn that Corvo, and damn Delilah.
So these are drawings that Emily made. Hope you don't mind if I take all your money. Hey, and it looks like this dressmaker was also the one that made the Boyle Party outfits from the base game. Let's take this rune off your hands. Okay, this is a patch of light. Yeah, cigar box. Alright, normally when I've come in here, I've just choked that guy out, not thinking he was a friendly. I think that's the first time I've actually seen that scene.
This place is dead. Pity.
Alright, I don't want these a-holes seeing me.
Rigfield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. Still see him squirming for air.
Yeah. How's he gonna top that?
So I'm wondering if I'm getting the order right or wrong here, because if I do this leg of the adventure, what we're going to find is I need to go to the Hatters to get something that the engine needs. I don't know if I can do that first or not. No, you definitely can't. Not that I know of, at least. If you want a game where there's an emphasis on cats, Final Fantasy VII Remake has quite a bit of that in it.
Blow off, Chopper.
Alright, who is that? Oh! Man, I should have taken the opportunity to grab her while I could. So Delilah's agents are in here. That's who that was. And I'm wondering, is there anywhere else that I can jump to where she... Yeah, I guess not. So next time through here, I have to remember, as soon as I can, take that witch out.
Sitting next to the river. Or canal, at least. Just waiting to be taken.
All those prancing nobles in their fancy masks. Strip them of their jewels and set them on fire.
Drown them. Drowning's worse.
So, I guess the time for this is near the Voil party?
You ever see a man set on fire? What does he do? He jumps in the water.
Very funny.
I hear Lord Shaw's...
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
I guess that's really my question.
There's
is like...
the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
It's really the question is like, if you have a hatch in the bottom that you can use to dump cargo like that, how does that friggin' work? If you have a hole in the bottom of your boat, wouldn't you figure the boat would friggin' sink? Like, would that not be a thing? There's a room that you can get in there. Now, I think I'm not going to go full completionist because I don't want to fight the Weeper that's in there for it.
Feeling of being watched. Had that a bunch lately.
Funny you ask that. I had this feeling of eyes on me. I looked up on the roof of that building over there.
There was a lady up there, right? I seen her too. Just staring. Then she was...
gone. A wink. Yeah. You see the same thing.
Should I tell the others about it?
Alright, so here comes the question. These two guys, what's the way to deal with them? I can do a sleep dart with one, but it might alert the other. And I don't really want to use two sleep darts if I don't have to.
Come on, let's get this guy.
Damn, with all that... F you, buddy. So that was more costly than it should have been. Also, I haven't thrown down a save recently. So let's do that. I don't think the movement patterns of any of these other NPCs are going to have them going over there. So we are going to go play in the muck. Here's our crate. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Effing fish. Hey, wouldn't you know it, an outsider shrine.
You keep surprising me, Dowd. Not long ago, I watched you kill an empress and steal her child for coin. For a man like that, you went through Coldridge Prison with an awfully soft touch. I wonder, are you hoping it will change the way things work out? Maybe. Maybe not. The song's almost over, and when the music stops, we all fall down.
Now I can say, based on the events of future games, the low chaos run that I'm doing is canonically accurate. Alright, let's get out of this place. Now, the fish are still going to be a challenge. But we're just going to have to suffer through. I don't think I've gone this particular route before, but I'm really trying to avoid having to take out every Tom, Dick, and Harry on this level. Come on.
Why did I think this would work?
Oh shit. This is gonna be bad.
What are they doing over at Coldridge? Can't keep their damn prisoners locked up?
Come on. Come on.
How did it come to this? Lizzie's on her way.
Lizzie just know it is smaller than I
I just
remember.
must slit my own throat. She bit off a man's tongue. Is it Connor or Elizabeth?
Time to signal Lizzie.
Another ingot for our collection. So I've dealt with the main guy, but I need to get up to the ship's horn. And that's gonna be a real problem, because I don't want to alert these a-holes. There's a guy over there. He's watching out for him. She's also wandering around. Not gonna make this easy. Oh shit, he almost noticed me. Alright, let's throw down a safety save, because this is gonna get stupid. Well, they noticed me. Well,
What's this business? Is anyone there?
Die, you crusty bastard!
so how come my stuff keeps wearing off nearly instantly?
Why don't you come out and dance a river shimmy with me?
That's the ship's word.
Come on, spread out.
Well, she's still...
Running high, you coward.
It's just a matter of time.
Buddy, give me a hand.
Gotcha. Oh, I'll find you.
Come on, let's
Just a
get
matter
this
of
guy.
time.
Didn't I just... Oh, I guess the horn's up there. Ah,
Here we
See
go.
him.
Looky,
Get
look.
the jump on him.
Cut this bastard open.
Ah! That is also... poor form. This is what you call, not doing a good job.
Where are you? Somebody give me a hand.
You're no scrapper.
You fight for shit.
Ugh! Well, now I'm gonna be in
Die,
some
you crusty bastard.
serious shit.
Burn.
Really didn't want to kill any of
Come
them.
on, let's get this guy.
God bless it.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna kill her entire crew. That's really not gonna help me.
Give me a hand.
Come out.
I'll get you.
Get him. Watch it.
Bleed.
Well,
Gonna feed you to the rats.
Kick in his teeth.
I'm gonna loot your corpse. Rough him up.
yeah, that's no longer gonna be a low chaos run now, is it?
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the Dead Eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Yeah, I am not really pleased with that segment. We're going to try one more time because I really think I'm going to need more of those sleep darts in the next section. And if I blow them all out, that's just not productive for me. So, alternate route time. How's that for a better route?
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the Dead Eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Yeah, the moon
Your friend
pool
Edgar
doesn't make
Wakefield
any
set
sense to
up
me.
To be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him, took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you, all of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Cakeface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
That was a finger.
What?
Gross.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Header gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The Gazer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
Alright, so that gets us to a point where now we know we need to go to the textile mill, and these buttholes are not hostile, so I can freely move around in here. I think... where is it? There's a rune in there. And all I need to do is deal with that Weeper. Although, curiosity becomes... ah! Didn't really want it to go that badly, but whichever. As long as we don't go high chaos, and one Weeper is not going to be as bad as a bunch of her team members. What else is in here? Use that Sokolog's. So, I don't know why there's that tripwire. Alright. Way easier to move when they don't care if you're here.
What'd I see Dowd do then?
Just because he can do strange things.
Okay, I'm good on Sokolog's. Let's go ahead and eat that. Pick that one up. Okay, with that leg of this run finished, I'm going to take another save real quick, and I am going to stop my stream for a brief while so I can have dinner, and then I will be back on later this evening to finish this level. So Jer, if you're still watching, give me about an hour and I'll probably be back on to stream more, and I'm hoping to finish this DLC tonight.